Thank you, Susan. Now a Target 12 investigators exclusive. We're getting inside access to the new Providence Police Gun Control Unit. As we first reported last night, a Target 12 review of police data found 2016 was a big year for guns recovered off the streets of Providence. New tonight, the head of the Providence Police reacts to the data we uncovered, and we have details from a new report urging a citywide push to get guns off the streets. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
In the fall of 2015, Mayor Jorge Elorza formed an advisory council to reduce gun violence. The group just released a new report which recommends pulling on all city resources to get guns off the streets, not just relying on police.
Providence police have taken some pretty wild weaponry off the streets in recent years, from AK-47s to Uzis.
I pull the trigger.
But for Sergeant Ken Vanaco, who runs the department's armory,
well, we got the 50 cal.
This handgun stunned him the most.
So that's interesting. I ask you, what was the one that sort of alarmed you the most? We have an Uzi, we have an AK-47, and you pick out that.
Why? Because that's concealable, it's small.
And a cannon for a handgun, firing a large 50 caliber bullet.
It's a very powerful weapon. If a police officer got shot with this, there would be complications.
Every gun has a story.
Providence Police Colonel Hugh Clements launched the gun control unit in 2015.
From who purchased that firearm, whether it was last week or 15 years ago, whether it was in Rhode Island or in Georgia. We wanted a more comprehensive way to look at the background on that gun.
Last year was especially busy for the gun control unit. Data reviewed by Target 12 shows the department took in 171 guns in 2016, more than any of the last 4 years.
And you know, people think there's a pipeline of firearms coming from down south by a coordinated group into Providence, Rhode Island, or Newark, or Detroit. We're not seeing that.
Detectives find bad guys are primarily getting their guns from house and car break-ins locally. And Clements says they are tracking data and intelligence more effectively inside the department. They're actually able to pinpoint which groups or individuals have a higher likelihood of getting their hands on a firearm illegally.
Without question, we had a very successful year in firearm seizures last year. I think that's because of our targeted approach in directing monetary and manpower resources to where our data and intelligence is telling us we're going to have our next act of violence with a gun, or with who, either group or individual.
On the city end, the Advisory Council report had a host of recommendations other departments can do, including giving youth more options like after-school programs and summer jobs. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.